You're doing improv, aren't you? Yeah. And does it make you funnier? What? Yeah, like, doing improv doesn't make you, like, funnier? I've heard that question 1,000 times, and the answer is pretty simple for me. No, improv hasn't made me funnier in any way, but it has actually affected many aspects of my life. Today, I want to share with you some things that improv actually improved in my life. For instance, the first thing that I can think of, I have a way easier time now when I'm mingling with people. When I'm meeting someone new in a social environment, it feels like starting a new scene. I have to understand what are their characters, what are the games that they like to play, and I have to play along with them to make a nice interaction. Things like maybe they really enjoy making jokes. I can play along with that. Maybe they love talking about politics. One of the skills that I'm carrying in my life is being able to identify which social games people play and realize if I want to play along with. Having more information is always better. The second lesson I get from improv is when a friend comes with a struggle or a problem, and I have to decide if I want to just help them with the problem, if I just want to empathize with the problem, or sometimes I can use the techniques from improv and feed a little bit into that dynamic, making the situation more and more absurd until it just becomes funny and it's easier to find a solution. It really feels like a game of heightening, and personally it has helped me a lot in some of my relationships. On a similar note, we have the third lesson that is applying the push and pull technique that we are using in many. When I'm talking about a really touchy matter with a friend, it's really important to understand when is the moment to release tension and when is the moment to actually invest a little bit more. Personally, I made the mistake of making many jokes, so learning when to build the tension or release it in improv has really improved my interactions with my friends. Fourth lesson is something that you learn really early in your improv career, that is how easy it is to create intimacy with everyone. You are going to learn things from anyone in this world, and it's super easy to just feel comfortable if you are investing on your partner and investing on what they are saying and what they are offering. I used to be really awkward in social situations when I didn't know anyone, and now I can understand how easy it is to build a connection with someone even if you don't have that much in common. This is something that I've trained myself to do in many scenes in most of my shows. For the last lesson, I want to touch some of the weirdest concepts of an improv that we struggle with. The organic opening. It's something that I'm still struggling to master, but there is an aspect of my life that I can see the organic opening is having a huge impact. My intimacy. This is a tricky subject, so I will not get into details, but I feel that many times when I'm having intimacy with my partner, it really feels like an organic opening. Someone is doing a move, you are doing a move. If you are just mirroring the same move without adding the extra step, you are getting into a place that it feels a little bit awkward because it's not going into any direction. As improv, it's really important that you read your partner and realize that they really want to do this. But besides that, when you are in an intimate moment and you are not asking your partner to heighten the situation, it can get really awkward and stale. It's something that I felt both during dates or with an actual partner when we are getting into the funny stuff. And it has helped me think of organic openings as a really important and interesting tool. It will make me a better lover one day. Another point that we explore a lot in organic opening is, when are you going to end this? And that thing that can also translate into intimacy, when you are trying to end something without the physical act of ending. These are some of the lessons that I've learned from improv that has affected my relationship. In the future, I want to explore how improv has affected other aspects of my life, like work. But I really wanted to do this short video explaining that maybe improv hasn't made me funnier, but for sure has made me a better person. Bye. Did I miss anything?
Coming up? Yes! No.
Anything else that I learned from improv that affected my relationships?
You became nicer.
Did you met me before knowing improv?
I met you when you were good at improv.